A lot of black women secretly want to be white women. They're just too ashamed to say it. And I'm going to break down why I believe that to be the case. Now, this is just an eye-opener. I'm going to say this. I'm not out here trying to uplift white women. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give black women the opportunity to become aware of the fact that the way we live our life, the way we choose to look, the things that we say, already in itself uplifts white women. So this video really ain't doing much of nothing. And the question isn't, necessarily about whether or not black women can be beautiful. It's about, can black women truly find beauty within their own blackness, outside of white proximity? One thing I began to notice as an Afrocentric woman, as a black woman, as a dark-skinned natural black woman, is that Afrocentric beauty is not encouraged in the black community whatsoever. Afrocentric beauty does exist. Beauty standards specifically for black women do exist. It is not encouraged in the black community, especially by black women. Now, just a little bit of a breakdown of what Afrocentrism is, what Afrocentric beauty is. It is highly ritual-based, highly disciplined. It's very culturally grounded, and it's very, very, very health-centered. I'm sorry, but that ain't how a lot of black women want to live their life. And I begin to notice that when a black woman who truly embodies this beauty, when she truly embodies, being health-centered, being ritual-based, being all natural, skin glowing, she's still being told by, the women who choose to follow other standards, Eurocentric standards, for instance. You ain't gonna be chosen. You ain't what the world want. You ain't what black men want. And my biggest concern is, why y'all be so mad? Like, why are y'all so mad at black women who prefer Afrocentric values over Eurocentric values? Let me continue. Black women are consistently being told that we can be healthy but not desirable. We can be beautiful but not picked. We can be put together but not preferred. But I want y'all to pay attention, okay? Who is telling black women this? I'll say it for you. Other black women. I haven't heard this from no black man, no white man, no green man, no blue man, no white woman, no green woman, no blue woman, no purple. Only the black woman do I ever hear this from. What it is when they've convinced themselves of something, they want to convince every other black woman of it. It's the spirit of misery. It always boils down to. Let me break down the Eurocentric standards in the event that the girls don't know what it is. Eurocentric beauty standards historically values loose or wavy textured hair, thinness or very narrow frames. They use lotion, not butters and oils. That was a little joke. And soft and delicate features. And this isn't me coming for Eurocentric beauty standards. I feel like the Eurocentric girls should definitely follow Eurocentric beauty standards. They have different hair porosity. They have a different skin combination. Eurocentric beauty standards are meant for Eurocentric people that evolved from Europe, not from Africa, not from the Caribbean, and not from the Americas. Eurocentric beauty standards have nothing to do with melanated people. So when you find yourself to be a melanated woman chasing Eurocentric beauty standards, you got to ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? Again, for a black woman to truly tap into her Afrocentric beauty, she has to uncover a lot of whitewashing. And again, a lot of black women are very comfortable in their whitewashing, in their anti-blackness. We don't understand that a lot of our behaviors are very fucking anti-black. Just because you say, oh, I love being a black woman, and you can say it loud and confident, don't mean that you actually love being a black woman when you don't hold no black value. Eurocentric beauty for black women offers instant validation, visual shortcuts. Why? Because you're just putting on a wig. You ain't really taking care of your hair, which Afrocentric beauty requires time and patience. It's less accountability because you really ain't got to identify with your blackness if you don't want to. It's more about external transformation. When you're dealing with Afrocentric beauty, again, it's all about being health conscious. It's very much ritual based. It's building you up over time. When black women are following Eurocentric beauty standards, you conforming to somebody else's beauty. You're literally putting on a mask. With Afrocentrism, you're not putting on a mask. A lot of y'all want rewards without responsibility, so you go into the quickest thing, and we see this all the time when black women be like, well, y'all don't say nothing when the white girl be wearing a messy bun, but y'all get mad at black girls for wearing our hair on the top of our head, because the white women have the type of hair where they can throw their hair on a messy bun and it don't look like they just woke up out the bed and rolled over in a dirt mat. You as a black woman cannot walk outside with your natural hair up in a messy bun and think ain't nobody gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about you, and I'm black. Again, Afrocentrism requires patience. It requires time. It requires consistency. Eurocentrism says, oh, I'm black, I can just go throw on a wig and ain't nobody gonna really tell my hair look a mess and it's broke up and it's thin and it's ate up. And the whole idea that Afrocentric women are not chosen by society is a lie, and it's rooted in fear, not facts. And the reason why it's a lie because so many black women have been, you know, conditioned to believe, and it's because they conditioned themselves to believe they got to act and look a certain way in order to be chosen. So it makes them feel very hit to see a black woman who's really representing herself in her 100% black authenticity get chosen by men, especially black men. It makes them feel some type of way. Again, we're talking about this mirror. When you hold it up, they're not seeing themselves in it. They see a version of themselves, but not themselves completely. So it makes them feel some type of way. When an Afrocentric woman is chosen, because most of us are, it disproves the narrative that black women have created about black women. It exposes their internalized inferiority, and it also forces accountability, but they can't take accountability because, you know, instead they just hate and be like, oh, well, you doing the most.